Thanks, Aaron. And if convicted, Paul faces a sentence of 25 years to life in prison. Ruben faces a maximum sentence of 3 years behind bars.
KSBY anchor Richard Gearhart joins us now live from the Monterey County Courthouse. Richard, what's the plan today in court?
Well, good morning, Neil and Janelle. Yeah, we're standing right outside the courthouse here where it's pretty quiet this morning. We do have some media organizations that have gathered here, but the big news today is, of course, as you just heard from Aaron's story, that jurors in this case will hear evidence as lawyers on both sides of this issue, in essence, lay out their cases during opening statements. Now, as we also just heard some final motions, housekeeping issues, if you will, were taken care of late last week on Thursday and Friday. Two of the biggest decisions probably that came out of that is that Chris Lambert, the podcaster responsible for Your Own Backyard, will be off the witness list for now and can watch the proceedings as they progress. And Ruben Flores remains on the witness list. Also, as you may remember, the case was originally moved up here because of the amount of pretrial publicity that was taking place in San Luis Obispo. The judge, Craig Van Ruyen in San Luis Obispo County, decided that they couldn't really find a jury that was non-biased and couldn't really get a fair trial for Paul and Ruben Flores. So it was moved up here to Salinas. And so that's where we are. We're looking forward to seeing what happens as of 8:30. We'll, of course, update you throughout the day and later on tonight at 5 and 6.
Well, it's a day many people have been waiting for. And Richard, the dual jury trial is extremely rare in any case.
So what does that mean, and why is it being used in this case specifically?
Yeah, doesn't happen very often. And then one of the interesting things is that we have two juries actually seated here. And as you also heard, made up of 12 actual jurors and 8 alternates. So that's 40 people sitting in the courtroom. What's going to happen this morning, though, as we understand it, is that the opening statements for Paul will take place this morning. So his jury will be moved in, and then that jury will exit the courtroom. After lunch, the jury for Ruben will be moved into the courtroom. They will hear separate opening statements. Most of the testimony, all of the jury will be in there. And at some times, though, when the evidence is really just pertinent to Paul's case, Ruben's jury will not have to report to court. At the end of it, they're not allowed to discuss anything with each other. They don't communicate at all during deliberations, and each jury will arrive at a separate verdict for their particular defendant.
So the logistics in this thing are going to be pretty hectic. Thank you, Richard.